football, just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Condors and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will go to work first. There's the dangerous Deuce Robinson. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Seminoles had this offense rolling. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Condors! And they turn it into a defensive score.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ballgame.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Noles line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Condors offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. Nice move to keep running. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Maybe a crease. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being done.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Condors!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with...
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
He'll keep it on second down. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense has put together a really nice drive, man. You really want to pay this off. Obviously, third down approaching. Got to be smart with the football, but we want to cut into this lead as much as possible. Down a couple possessions. This would be huge right before the half.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Noles line it up with a first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football. 2 runs, and this defense has been physical, giving up absolutely nothing. Palmer, what's your passing play I think you go to here?
No, I like moving the pocket at this point, Pollock, and also maybe thinking about the tight end on a crossing route. You can kind of get through the traffic, come out the other side.
Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Plows through the defense. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Goes to the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Condors will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Ready?
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They feed him again. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll go to the ground and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
and you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Escapes the pressure going right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Robinson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone.
Caught, and he's got room. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown Seminoles! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll do it himself. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's right. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Condors will call on their punt team. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Going deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. Their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And it'll be the Condors will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 15. Makes a move. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Powers through the defender. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass, a space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
To throw, it's right. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Condors will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. The Seminoles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run from the shotgun. Got a little grass. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, no! And that one will give him the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's right. Fears the pressure. And it's a sack.
how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll run it again. Nice move there. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's right. Hauls it in. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Condor! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Throws for the tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back. And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Stevens. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking to throw, it's right. It's caught. Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And it'll be the Condors come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The run inside. It's Stevens. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Makes a connection. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Condors are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Finds his man. It's Carter.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball...
A shot for the end zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Unloads to the wideout. What a grab with one hand. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Number 36, set to kick this one off.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Running inside, it's Stevens. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Still on his feet at the 35. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Makes the grab in their space. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And it'll be the Condors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the option. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles, that's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass. It's right. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Running to the left. Shakes off the defender. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work. And then